The California coastal layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started. But now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Walker Buehler will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. Ready with the 2-1. Popped up. Muncy has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Nick Pivetta gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
And the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez on the run, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Betts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Betts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here now is Will Smith as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to first. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. Once more, a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer. Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Now the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Verdugo looks up, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the series as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Schwarber is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting seventh.
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike 1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 LA. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rafael Devers, and they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He'll try again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Popped high in the air. And this is taken in for out number 1.
That is good.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at A.J. Pollock. This guy is dynamic from both sides of the baseball. Steals bags, hits for power, but his signature is on defense. His ability to run balls down in the gap and play an unbelievable center field.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Buehler has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in next, Christian Vasquez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on the way. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
The pitcher, Walker Buehler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here now is Trey Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard, deep into left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't hold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lays off 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, So he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of this series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Hirokazu Sawamura enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
The batter, the pitcher.
Into the box, Will Smith. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Red Sox nothing. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Hirokazu Sawamura. first pitch of the AB on its way. One out, nobody on. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still find themselves down 6-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
0-1. Playing 11. 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Now back.
Next to stand in is Chris Taylor. Flew out last time up.
Taylor.
First delivery to him.
Ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin.
Next to hit, Justin Turner. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch.
Hook one.
The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Full count still. He'll try it again. 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Walker Buehler. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
Hey, guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sack bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game. That's a pretty awesome moment for him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Buehler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dahlbeck is there, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through three here in Southern California. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Stepping up is Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Kike Hernandez.
First pitch of the AB now. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hernandez playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So now into the box is Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fouled off. Count remains 2-2. And the pitch. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
Ball.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now back, left field, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Smith finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still 8-0. Ryan Brazier, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Ryan Brazier.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. And he puts it on the ground to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Smith. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Here's Corey Seager. Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
That's a strike.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Fouled off. Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Smith has it, and he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in will be Christian Vasquez, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied into short left center. Taylor coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 9-0. And stepping in, Chris Taylor. No hits to this point.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder, Red Taylor.
He's set. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next to dig in, Max Muncy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Stepping in once again is Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First delivery to him.
No, that's up. Ball. 2 balls. No strike.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Here it comes. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Kevin Plawecki will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Kevin Plawecki.
Now here's the first offering. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. Phillips Valdez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Boston, number 71, Phillips Valdez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
The pitcher, Walker Buehler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, go.
Valdez playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And that misses, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now the first pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. On the run is Verdugo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for L.A., but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Kike Hernandez. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike called, 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next, it'll be J.D. Martinez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And now the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Next, it'll be Rafael Devers, struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping in next, Kyle Schwarber, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Bogarts at second with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Christian Vasquez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now. So it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
And now here is Christian Vasquez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Has a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. LA's on top, 9-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he lays off there, 1-0. Now here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
The batter,
Here's
5.
Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Seager.
Now here's the first offering, and that's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
One and one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Red Taylor.
So next to hit is Chris Taylor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Striding in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
And that misses 2-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Phillips Valdez.
Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Ben Gamble.
And now the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamble.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-1.
No.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Phil Bickford gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 52, Phil Bickford.
Alex Verdugo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the stretch.
Yep.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
In for strike 2. Gamble, base runner at first with one out. Hit on the ground to third. To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail big. It's 9-1. Adam Ottavino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And now in the box, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
From the stretch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. That base hit was screaming off the bat.
Our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, Max Muncy. Fouled straight back. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. No one out with a runner at second. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The pitcher, number 52, Phil Bickford.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Phil Bickford. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
1 out and a runner on third. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box, Trey Turner. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Vasquez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So here is Kike Hernandez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the 1st out here in the 9th. Now at the plate here is Xander Bogaerts. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Dodgers even the series at 3 and force a World Series Game 7. Walker Buehler gets the W on the mound. Nick Pivetta struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news.